Oh dear, what a beautiful sight for a beautiful Thursday morning. Look at that. Stunning. Ah, what a lovely start to the day. Lovely start to this lovely day. Love it. Oh, it is a chilly Thursday morning. So today, I'm awaiting the delivery of the tops. So that'll be good when they're here, get all the tops in. Yeah, sort of start thinking about that. But obviously until the tops go on, I've got to just sort some of these levels out. Just need to put a couple sliver courses in there, one along there. Obviously the ground slopes down. So just trying to just sort of level it all out lovely, just so, because obviously the coping stones, they're not going to be dead flat. They are going to go with the grass, and obviously because the grass isn't level, the tops aren't going to be level. So this one's level, this one's going to be dead level, but the main wall basically, especially this section here, that is just going to go with the grass. So obviously the tops won't be level, but you just got to keep an eye, because you know, you want them to flow lovely. That bit down there, like the lower bit of the garden and this lower wall, this is actually quite level, so I shouldn't have any problem really here. It should be all good. But like I say, I've just uncovered it all. It seems to be all right. Like I say, we have got a lot of frost proofing. I think it got down to about -1 here, -2. Obviously in the back of this garden, it's literally gets no sun. So like, there's like frozen dew on this grass. It's been like that for like since we've been at this job. But yeah, so it's not too bad. But like I say, yeah, it looks all good actually. You can normally tell if, you know, cement or mortar gets affected by frost, because it goes all white and flaky. But this looks like it's doing all right really. So like I say, it's frost proofer. Obviously keep it covered as well. You know, it should be all good. Like I say, just the sun does poke through, as you can see here, so you get a little bit of sun in this area, so that'll do that really, like that world of good actually. Because when you're in the sun, it's not that cold, to be honest. Yeah, it's just out the back here is just a different story. So yes, that is today's agenda. Like I say, excited to see what these coping stones are going to look like. And yeah, just excited really to want to try and get all this build nice and level and flat. And yeah, like I say, I am on my own today. Hopefully, if I get a chance, get it all flat. You know, I might even try and put on some tops on a straight, or like even this little wall. Just try and get a little section done. Like I say, Pat and Cam are on their way up with the cutter and stuff. So yeah, it's all coming to an end. Then it looks like it's going to be a lovely clear up job, because there's so much mud on this patio. It wasn't the cleanest of patios, but we will give it a spray off at the end. But yes, it's all going good. Anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to go drink my coffee. And yeah, let's see what today brings, baby. Oh, what a morning. Right. The slabs arrived. Unfortunately, they arrived down the bottom of the lane. So we just had to get them up, basically. It was a bit tight for the driver. But these are all the big slabs, as you can see. They're 900 by 600s. So it's called Fossil Gold, I believe. Indian sandstone tops. They sort of vary in colour. You sort of got that sort of orangey buff colour. But there's quite a lot of like a, I don't really know what to call it, like a soft white, creamy coloured. There's quite a few in here, but then these are the 600s, 6 by 6. Oh, look, they're lovely and fat. Sometimes with these slabs, you just get, they come so thin. There are quite a few thin ones actually, but there's also quite a lot of thick ones. So that's why I've sort of left the levels in the wall quite varied, just because obviously this normally happens. Perfect example is that. Look how thick that is, and then you've got that divot. You know, it's always going to be varied, because you know it is a natural stone, isn't it? But so I've left all the big ones out there, because I don't think I'm going to cut any today apart from the steps, because I am going to crack on with the steps. There's only 2 steps there, so I want to get them in. Here's the smaller ones, as you can see. So obviously I've got not many, to be honest. Yeah, there's probably about 10 300 by 300s, and then we've got about, you know, about 6 or 7 300 by 600s. So that's all good, because they can go straight on, because obviously I've done all the walls, or these top walls anyway, are yeah, well, I've done about 290. So obviously just leaving a little lip at the front for the 300 slabs. So they should work out really well. So, but anyway, for a minute, I'm going to just crack on with the 2 steps. The bottom one's 900 by 400. And then the top one's 900 by 500. And then, yeah, what we're going to do is then probably work along back this way. But before I basically whack the steps in, just because the client wants to see them as well. They want to choose out the 2 steps they want. Keep it all bespoke, should we call it? And then I'm going to finish off, obviously, this area, which I was going on about earlier. It's only, well, I've whacked a couple on. I've just got to carry on like that. I've done all the others now. Just looking at the slabs, I was going to put another layer on here, but I've just sort of had a couple with the level and they work out absolutely spot on. So I might just try and use on this sort of straight bit here, thicker slabs, just so they do flush up really well to the grass, because down there especially it goes quite thin, so then I can use the thinner ones. So it's just trying to get that gradual, you know, just so they all combine together really. Pat and Cam have been, as you can sort of see, this area is a bit clearer. Massive pile of mud's gone, so obviously like the rest of it looks really good now. Just sort of looks a lot neater now. The wall looks a lot better as well. Anyway, let's move forward and crack on. And yeah, let's get a few of these baby laid, hey? A few of these baby laid? A few of these babies laid. Yes, mate. Look at it, look at it, beautiful. It is so warm around the front. Here it pops out, look. What is that yellow thing? What is it? Oh, it's been chilly. Like you can see by the grass, it's just, oh. Anyway, that's what I've got done. I knocked up a load of muck basically, because I was going to go around, sort all the levels out, but obviously because normally these sandstone tops come literally like half the thickness. So I thought obviously I'm going to have to make the, obviously the other half up by, you know, with stone. But luckily it's lovely because, you know, we've got lovely thick slabs basically. So, you know, I haven't had to do that. But I knocked up one without, because obviously what we're going to do is point this with ginger sand. Just so it gives it like a buff colour with the joints and that. So what I've done basically, I've still built with the obviously, you know, just the normal muck. But I have just gone around with my finger basically. And just sort of raked out just to leave enough for, you know, for us to basically repoint first thing tomorrow. So, like I say, you know, there's bits in that there, but we'll just rake it back with our, you know, I'll do it before I go basically. But yeah, no, lovely. Doing all right. I just thought I'd get on a stretch. Lovely jubbly. I'm happy with that. Like I say, I just sort of concentrated on the step. That's what a step looks like. So it's all going, you know. It's all nice. Like I say, once you get it all pointed up as well, I think it will really bind the colours of these tops together, you know, that lovely buff colour. But anyway, I'm going to crack on and get all this covered up, like I say. Got some lovely thick Hessian out front. I'm gonna whack that over, obviously nice and gentle because it's so heavy. But yeah, get that over and then just put the ripped up bags probably over what we built last couple of days, just to, you know, that it is going off fine down there. It's just you know, we are in for another cold night. Like, all this is fine. That was done sort of last week and it's all gone off before the cold came in. But no, it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Anyway, I'm going to pack up, get all this covered up, protect me baby. But lovely jubbly. Thank you for watching. Another day done. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's crack on and yeah, see what happens, baby. Yes, mate.